First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh. Yep. Motion backfield. Hey, check Mike. Watch it, 5.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his first pass is incomplete. Kerryon Johnson, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
22 Jet Bomber.
Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5.
I got you, punk. Check. Recon, 132 fighter. Big grip.
Johnson, and he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That second down play nets a -4.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. So certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14.
Tight dog. Hey, team 6.
Mike 58.
Go. Here we go. Snap.
They'll look to throw. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Golladay. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. On 4th down on is Colby Wadman now to punt. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, D.
20. Hey, Charlie.
6, Mike 56.
Got it. Ready, set.
Now Ryan. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready, blue 80. Like 25.
Watch the slant.
Face. Ready, set.
1st down, a run with Cohen. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
At the 40-yard line.
Check.
They'll run on second down with Cohen. And some space here. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
You don't want it. 58's the money. 58's the money. All you get is a headache. All you get is a headache. 58's the mic. 58's the mic.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got a man. Complete. 33 yards that time.
As a general manager, you're counting on your 1st and 2nd round draft picks to have a big-time impact on your team. But where you make your bones, rounds 3 through 7. If you can find a few diamonds in the rough there, develop them, then you've got something going, and we're seeing one right here.
Yeah, plays like that lead me to believe that they found a diamond in the rough.
Come on,
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Watch the safety creep. Chopper, chopper.
45's the mic. 45's the mic.
Don't get nervous.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
46-yard line.
And let's get this. Get this.
6 guys. Check 6 guys. X3. 218. Chopper.
Check 45.
Buzz.
45's the mic.
Let's set a tone, brother. Ready?
2nd and 14. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
The 2nd down.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Hey, I'm coming.
Hey, exit. Hey.
They're going to look to throw. Got a man. That's Allison. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
Complete to Geronimo Allison.
So on 4th down, the Lions turn it over to Matt Prater for the field goal try. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A Chicago 1st down there on a gain of 11. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 30.
This is Cohen. And he'll get this up to about the 40. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
At the 40-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
At the 40-yard line.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
7, Lions 3.
Ready? 50, plant.
56. I got him. Undercrunch.
6-6, bullet high.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Kill. Rush in.
Hey, lock it. Rush in. Get it.
They run. This is Cohen. A good pickup, 17 yards and a bare first down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they get to the end zone real fast.
Protein spill.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
On first down, Cohen. The veteran Jamie Collins there on the tackle.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
Ready, blue 80. Black 25.
56.
I smell fear in that offense. Ready for that.
Now Cohen. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
Double dog. That's the way. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Let him go.
Here's Ryan. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position.
58, Mike. I'm coming after you. I'm coming.
Look at me. Zipper. Go.
Mike, 58, right there. All day, dog. Hey, 58 is a Mike. Going 58's the Mike.
General West.
Watch the run. Hey.
Yes.
Watch 24.
Say go.
They'll run on first down. Swift. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the Bears' 16-yard line.
Let's go now. 30 base.
In the face. Watch twist.
61. Matchbox lights.
55 to Mike. Check. 55 to Mike. No chance. Sponge. No.
Let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
Hey, Delta.
45's the mic. 45's the mic. It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time.
Hey.
Play.
Yo, Cheetah.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Geronimo Allison, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead. Prater for the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the intercept...
And nothing but daylight ahead. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bears have retaken the lead. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
I'm here. Pilot, 64, weak.
You got tight. You got tight right there.
Yep.
Go now.
Hit it.
Here's 2nd and 8. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
The Lions on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Hey, high 7. Go.
Watching you grind. Exit.
5.
Back to throw here. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
They'll set up a throw. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
And the Lions first down.
Set. 15, Lonnie. 15 Lonnie. Hey, Foxtrot.
55 to mine.
Go.
55 to Mike. Here we go, here we go.
Mike, ready?
They'll drop the throw. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Khalil Mack racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
Hey, come on now, come on now. Shoot.
Rock it. Hey!
They'll look to throw here. Open here is Allison. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 35.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Get the ball right here, let's go. Switch.
Two jet bombers.
Crunch. Check, 45 to Mike.
Hey, orbit. Look at me. Zipper, get it.
He'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
16 yards.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Second and 2 at the Bears' 10-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Let's go. Shoot. Check.
Greystone travel. Hey, Echo.
55 Mike.
Go.
2nd and 2. This is caught. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
Ready.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Hey, switch gears.
Hey, wahoo!
55, Mike 55. Ricky. Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, I'm coming after you.
Go. Let's go.
Back to throw again. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Khalil Mack. Johnson, the intended target.
Good job.
Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
Check 50.
20.
Wait. Base. Stay at home.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Matt Prater to kick off for Detroit.
Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
56, Mike, 56. Coming for you.
Hey, check.
Watch the shit. Hey.
Again, it's Cohen.
Run!
7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
56 is the mic. Watch the run.
Hey, check.
Watch the run.
Hey, Charlie.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ryan. And Robinson with a big catch. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now they'll run it with Cohen. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
56. Check 56. Hey, watch the slant. 39.
Go.
Check hot route. Hot. Check 3.
Hey, South. Motion. 51, South.
Now on 2nd and 13. Ryan. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Check 26. 21. Check 43.
6-6. Bullet high.
Watch the edge. Watch out.
On 3rd down, they go Montgomery. And this effort won't do it. He needed to get to the 45. He's a yard or 2 short. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Nickel. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
They'll try and run for it. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. At first glance, I actually wasn't sure that he got it, but he ended up getting it by about a full yard.
He certainly did, but it took a little effort, didn't it? Took some nice push, a little crease inside, and some determined running to make sure that he got the 1st down.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Here we go again.
Hey, Alpha.
56 to Mike. Wait. Check 56. Base. You're not ready. Show an eight.
From the gun, it's Ryan. Buying time to his left. It's caught inside the 25. That one goes for 30 yards. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the 3rd quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
56 to Mike.
Look, screen. So don't say nothing. Look at me. Door. Hey, exit.
Whip.
Yes, lead grip.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Being chased out left. And it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Ain't no such General West. Switch. Hey, Delta. Hey.
On me. Kill.
Now a handoff to Cohen running left side. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Let's go now. 8 read. 61. Matchbox lights. Check. Hey, zoom.
Crash now. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56.
Yep.
Mike 56. Mike 56.
On 3rd down, Pryor. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Jimmy Graham. His first touchdown on the year as the Bears push further out in front. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This will be taken very short. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
27-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
At the 31-yard line.
Hey, high 7.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's go.
2nd and 6. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The inside linebacker, Danny Trevathan, gets the sack. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Jet bombers, 22 jet bombers.
Mike, go. 33. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Hey, Foxtrot.
33. Check Mike 33. Hey, here I come.
Hey, Sam off.
Here I come.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he comes back with one complete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Slam. Wide. Get wide. 21. Back.
Smooth.
He's checking Craig.
Gun.
Motion. Get out.
Here's a give running left. It's Cohen. Gave a glimpse of his quick feet, but not a whole lot of space down at the 30. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there. And I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory, and as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think you may want to keep them cranking high right here.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 14-yard line.
They try again with Cohen. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
It's 3rd down and 4.
Ready.
56, Mike, 56. Hey, defense, let's go. Check it back.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Kill. Hey, turn it up. Safe.
Get it.
They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that will get the lead up to 14. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Got it.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Get off the field, defense. Tighten up.
Twist on travel.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Geronimo Allison, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Now. Bam. Yo, faster.
Switch.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He'll get this one to Galladay. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
58's the mic. 58.
Hey, Echo.
Woo-hoo. 58's the mic. 58.
They'll look to throw. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked tipped off at the 39. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. Past the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year as the Bears push further out in front. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic. A lot of fun to watch.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Let's go. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping.
6-6. Pull it high.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Go. You got to get moving, man. Man moving. You got to get that.
Now.
2nd and 3.
Mike 58 right there.
Complete. It's Johnson. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
General West.
Check Mike 33.
Right here, right here.
Mike check 33. 33. No. Off.
Here's Johnson now, the fullback. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
A yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
We draw Corker. Hey, Haywood.
Mike check 33.
Now back to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
58 to Mike. He runs. 58 to Mike. 58 to Mike.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker.
Look at me. Zipper.
Mike 58 right there.
2nd down and inches. Got a man. That's Allison. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Pilot, 64, weak.
58 to Mike.
Go.
58's the mic, 58. 58's the mic.
They're going to look to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Kyle Fuller there defensively. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting...
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by the former first-rounder Artie Burns. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. Johnson was the intended receiver. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Lions' 37-yard line.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56. 65, 65. 65.
Gun.
6 guys. Check 6 guys. Shift.
54, tough.
Undercrush.
Base.
Oh, look at this. Ryan's going to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Mike 56. Mike 56. Watch the run. They're running it.
Gun.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And he finds his tight end, Graham. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Let's get that ball. Rush in. Alpha.
56. Mike 56.
Go.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Back to throw. Pryor. And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown Bears. Allen Robinson. His 3rd touchdown now on the year as the Bears push further out in front. Extra point right down the middle, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
38. Lions 10.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Shift. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
Hey, exit.
Check Mike 33. Check Mike 33.
Watch the screen.
2nd and 10. Open here is Allison. That's complete. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided.
And it's 3rd down.
2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining.
Kill.
Hey, check 20.
Now.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for Chicago, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Detroit, things are definitely going south quickly as they fall now to 1-6. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.